here, man. 122 pounds, 10-5, man. What the good girl sports TV, bro.
This is Walker, Wisconsin. Watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas, bro.
All right, man. Let's talk about if Yordenis Ugas can win a decision versus Errol Spence. Now, I seem to be the narrative going out there. A little bit of the narrative is that Ugas can't win a decision over Errol Spence. Okay, that PBC is going to rob him from Errol Spence. Now, and does the facts prove that? You know, one thing I can say is that PBC has more robberies. PBC has more robberies with in-house fighters, okay? They tend not to rob the guys who cross the street. With Lomachenko fought Gary Russell, I seen way more disgusting robberies if they would have gave it to Gary Russell, killed Brooke, and killed Sean Porter, Jamie McDowell, and my man's Kamada. I think his name was Kamada. I think McDowell got the decision over Kamada twice. I mean, to me, Luis DeCubas is his manager, and also it's rumors that DeCubas is the matchmaker. He has a position in the company. So I mean, when you talk about robbing somebody, right? PBC, the one time I can remember they robbed somebody like where I was like, damn, that was a robbery, right? What I did think about was not Paul Williams, excuse me. It was Marcus Brown versus Hot Rod. That was an 8-round robbery, right? So, I mean, you look at the Miguel Cotto fight when he beat Austin Trout. I thought Trout honestly won. People say, well, they robbed Cotto for Trout. I thought Trout legitimately won. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said before, man, I just don't really believe they rob people. You know, they rob they rob in-house, and that might be a problem for Ugas. But Ugas' style allows him to be robbed. If that makes any sense. Ugas' style allows him to lose fights. And that's because of Ugas, man. We talked a little bit about this last night. Ugas, he runs some good combinations. And then he stares and looks at his work. He stares and looked at his work. Ugas says he allows himself to be hurt. He allows himself to be robbed. But just talking about if we looking for him, before I talk about the part of him, if we looking at it from organic standpoint, like I said, yeah, you know, you seen Felix Diaz get robbed versus you see Diaz get robbed versus Sammy Vasquez. I mean, Sammy was it Vasquez, and they came back to the ring and gave him the decision. Them two in-house fighters, yeah, you see that, right? But you know, you also see him get robbed by Lamont Peterson. So, I mean, you seen him rob Lara versus Paul Williams. So I kind of can see where the people coming from. And you know, if it's semi-close, if it's a 115, 112 type of fight, the Spence fans are going, you know, the Spence fans are going to say, well, Spence won. You know, you had some people say they had it like 116, 112, Spence and Porter. So, you know, he doesn't have the popular opinion vote already. You know, already know Spence got the worst fans I've seen in boxing history. Okay. You know, they have no objectivity. The ones that still left are still riding with them. They have little to no objectivity. Okay. But, you know, it's not a big history of, you know, it's not a huge history of them robbing people a lot. They really don't have that reputation, bro. When you think about the guys came over there and got belts, they have more in-house robberies that I can think of. And it's not like it's like 20 in-house robberies and 3 or 4 outhouse robberies. No, Tyson Fury did get a draw versus Wilder, And people fought over that. When it's a close fight, man, the word robbery is overused and abused. Okay? A close fight can go either way. If a fight is 115, now the clearest 115, 112 I seen was Teofimo Lopez. That's the clearest 115, 112 because it was dead even after Lopez scored a knockdown. It was dead even. And whoever won the next 2 rounds was going to win the fight. If they split them, it was a draw. That's the most convincing 112, 115. There was no swing rounds in that fight. Had Lopez got the last 2 rounds, you know what I'm saying? He would have won the fight. Camboso dug deep and got the last 2 rounds. But you talking about a 115, 112 fight or anything closer than that or 1 round above that, man, that's a close fight. And there's going to be controversy there. There's going to be the guys who like Errol Spence and say, he won it 116, 111 or something. It's going to be the guys that's like Ugas or just want to see Errol Spence lose. It's going to say Ugas got robbed. But I urge people, once you do the reaction, go back and watch the fight the next morning before they take it down and be objective. These dudes don't have no objectivity, bro. On either side. I hate the nigga Spence so much, I want to see him robbed. I hate Ugas. I rush Spence so much, I want to get robbed. And people who robbed Ugas going to feel the same way. But 115, 113, if it ain't like Lopez and Camboso and it's a normal 115, 113, or, there's always exceptions to the rules. I feel it, but it's always going to be controversy, bro. Unless somebody go out there, and even with knockouts, you see with Porter and Crawford, it was controversy. Even though if you look at the knockdown clearly, if you can see, Sean Porter's legs was twitching. I didn't see it at first till somebody pointed out, but his legs was twitching after the second knockdown. Come on. So, like I said before, man, they have more of a track record robbing their own fight. Well, Ugas make it too easy. Excuse me. Ugas make it too easy. Like Henry said last night, Ugas to throw some punches, land a good shot, and sit there and admire his work. And he won't continue to work. Or he won't step out of range or take the angle over and reset. Ugas will pop, sit right there. You'll back up, and Ugas would allow you to, like how Ugas touch you, and like Crawford to jump in and just, get mad because he get touched. That'd be a bad matchup that'd be a style right there. That'd be a bad stylistic matchup for him. And that's what Spence got to know. When Ugas land a good shot or two and it don't really hurt, or you catch it or roll with it, jump right back and throw right back on him. Pop, pow, you gonna land. You're gonna take the play away from Ugas. Ugas allows fighters to take the play away from him. He allowed fighters to take the play away from him. And that's the honest opinion about Yordenis Ugas. Ugas admires his work too much. He only throw 1 or 2. Maybe you're lucky you get him to throw 3 punches together. You lucky if he throw 3 punches together. You lucky if he throw 3 punches together. 2, 2, 2. Now he'll hit you with 2 or 3 good shots, and he'll sit there and watch you. Instead of okay, pop out, following up. Instead of stepping over and getting his shots off, you know what I'm saying? He sit right in front of you. And he's if you fight him in a close fight, you're gonna get the benefit of a doubt because his style is so boring. It's so boring. If you look at it, Abel Ramos, some people to the naked eye thought he dominated Abel Ramos. But judges had Abel Ramos, a judge had Abel Ramos winning that fight. He won it 115, 113, 115, 113, 111, 117. He lost. Somebody had him losing 111, 17. Lou Moret. You know what I'm saying? Look at the Sean Porter fight, 113, 115, 112, 116. Somebody had him winning 117, 111. You know what I'm saying? He got like what I say, like 5 or 6 split or majority decisions on his resume. Even a guy like Omar Figueroa. The Omar Figueroa fight, think about it for a minute. He should have stopped Omar Figueroa. He should have stepped it up and stopped Figueroa. He didn't. So people not gonna call this a tune-up, but really, in Errol Spence's mind, it is a tune-up. It is a tune-up because you got a guy in there that's not. He physically can hurt you, but he's not gonna bring the pain like Method Man. He's not gonna step on the gas and get you out of there. He played with his food. So you fighting Ugas, you always have a chance to win because he's not a finisher. Now, if he can hurt you, he will finish you like Ray Robinson from Philly. Okay? But you seen versus Sean Porter. Most fans thought he won. Consistently, the fan base, a lot of fans said Ugas beat Sean Porter, but why did he lose? He brings pressure, but he don't throw enough punches, bro. He don't finish. He don't finish his opponent. So this is the best fight for Spence to come back with. It's not a tune-up, it's a unification bout. You know what I'm saying? But really, when you look at it, the danger level is low. He's not a huge puncher. He don't have a lot of volume. You know what I'm saying? You can outwork him. The biggest danger here is just the injuries. That's it. Even in the Pacquiao fight, what was the scores? The scores was 115, 113, 116, 111, 116, 112, 116, 112. It felt way more lopsided than 4 points and 2 points. It felt way more lopsided than that. He just doesn't have a judge or fan-friendly style. And historically, Cubans have, for them to change that style, you really have to hurt them. You really got to put it down on them. You really got to hurt them. You really got to hurt them dudes, man. Like Lara did with Angulo. I brought this up the other day. Like Lara and Angulo, you really got to put them in a danger zone. You really got to threaten them with physical harm. You really got to hurt them guys for them to blow fire. But we'll see. But I think Yordenis Ugas allows itself to get robbed. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you have a business question, inquiry, response, or video request, or on my social media description. Want to reach out, let me know. Want to make a financial donation, Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313. All that's in the description or rolling the bottom screen. PayPal link in the description as well, too. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have a business question, inquiry, response, or video request, all my social media description. Peace.